Welcome back to Sips and Stories. I'm JJ, and tonight I want to share what's brewing. The world is a crazy place right now. Everywhere you look, on the news, online, even in casual conversations, it feels like there's so much negativity. And sometimes it gets overwhelming. But what I want this space to be is different. I want this podcast and my books to feel like a reality break, a little escape from the chaos. Yes, my books are full of drama and high-stakes moments, sometimes even scary situations, but underneath it all, I want you to know there's hope. And more than that, there's a Savior who offers the truest happily ever after. So let's start tonight with some changes that are brewing in the With Wine series. If you've read With Wine Comes Wisdom, you know it was raw, it was emotional, it had grit and passion, and yes, it had explicit detail. But as I've grown and as my own faith has deepened, I've realized I want to tell these stories in a new way. The characters you love aren't changing. Alex, Roman, Harrison, Amelia, all the drama, the tension, and the heartbreak is still there, but the feel of the stories is shifting. Here's what you can expect in the new edition of With Wine Comes Wisdom. First, there will be no more graphic explicit scenes. Sorry. That doesn't mean the book suddenly becomes closed door. The intimacy is still there, but it's going to focus more on the emotion, the vulnerability, and the connection between the characters rather than the physical details. Second, you'll start seeing more references to God woven into the story. Faith isn't just something happening in the background. It's a thread in the characters' lives, even when they resist it. And here's a little spoiler. By the end of With Wine Comes Wisdom, Alex loses her faith. She feels broken, abandoned, like God has turned his back on her. At the very same time, Roman, her opposite in so many ways, starts clinging to God like a lifeline. That tension between them is going to drive the rest of the series. It's about redemption, forgiveness, and love in all its forms. And I know we've all gone through those moments with God. Now let's get into the announcements I've been so excited to share. There are 3 big dates I want you to mark on your calendar. October 27th, the re-edited edition of With Wine Comes Wisdom will release. It's polished, refined, and carries the deeper, more intentional feel I just described. And yes, it's coming out right before my birthday. So that feels like a little gift to both of us. November 25th, right before Thanksgiving, because I feel so thankful, Amelia and Harrison's story will be released, and here's the best part, it's free. This will be a shorter story available through a special book funnel link, but only on my website, jejohnsonauthor.com. You'll want to make sure you're subscribed there so you don't miss it. And let me tease you just a little bit about this story. Harrison finally found a woman worth settling down for. He proposed, he believed in her, he thought she was everything he wanted. But Amelia, she was hiding a secret life. Lies she thought were, well, acceptable. And when the truth comes out, Harrison has to face the question, can he forgive her? Or will those lies cost him everything? We'll find out November 25th when Acceptable Lies goes live for members only. Then on December 16th, The Rose, the first book of the Lake series. This one is special to me. It's set in a lake community just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. And North Carolina is where I lived for 22 years. You'll meet Lola Parker, once a formidable force in the courtroom, now the owner of a bar that holds the worst memories of her life. She's haunted by pain, but longs to find healing through forgiveness. Question is, can she move forward, or will the past keep her stuck forever? And then there's Nolan Lake, a trucking mogul with everything money can buy, except the one thing he truly craves, true love, the kind of love his grandparents have. He's engaged to high society's internet darling, but is she really the one? You'll have to find out. The Rose is about love, loss, and the kind of forgiveness that can heal even the deepest wounds, and it officially releases on December 16th. And since this episode is called What's Brewing, I'll give you a little sip of what's ahead. Next year, I'll be introducing you to a brand new series set in Key West. New characters, new struggles, and a new backdrop. And yes, there may be a few familiar faces from the With Wine and the Lake series popping up along the way. But let me warn you, it won't all be sunshine and cocktails. This series may get a little stormy before the skies clear. That's all I can say for now, but trust me, you'll want to be here for it. So that's what's brewing, a re-edited With Wine Comes Wisdom on October 27th, a free Amelia and Harrison story, Acceptable Lies, on November 25th, and the release of The Rose on December 16th. I can't thank you all enough for being here and walking this journey with me. These stories mean so much to me, and sharing them with you makes it all worthwhile. Remember, no matter how crazy the world feels, there is always hope, there is always love, and there is always a Savior who promises the truest happily ever after. Until next time, keep sipping, keep believing, and keep turning the page. God bless and good night.